In this video, we're going to take a look at the commercial electric area light with solar panel. This is a unit that will come on when it detects motion and offers up to 4,500 lumens of brightness. It's rated to be outdoors. It has a daylight color temperature of 5,000 Kelvin and can operate up to 5 hours. I'm a big fan of lights that come with solar panels. I use them along my driveway, along my walkway, in the backyard. It's just great to have the sun recharge the batteries, and then at night they're available to detect motion and alert people that something's in the vicinity, whether it's human or animal, and I don't have to worry about recharging them or making sure that they're plugged in. Unboxing reveals that they use recyclable materials, which is really nice to see. We get a spike if you want to embed this into the ground. We get some mounting hardware, an instruction manual, the 6.5 by a little over 5 solar panel, which is connected via wire to the lamp. The panel charges up the internal battery that's here. This measures about 10 inches wide. It's got a bunch of LEDs, a motion sensor at the top. The arm gives you some flexibility as to how you want to hang this. Unfortunately, it does not turn, well, it turns this way. There is no double joint here, so this is just strictly up and down. But a fair amount of flexibility. It is watertight, all plastic construction, on and off button here. So what this will do is, once the battery is fully charged, so you set this out in the sun for a couple of days, you mount it, press this button, and then when light levels drop down and it detects motion, the lamps will come on. They will stay on for a brief period. Then they'll start to dim down. So they'll run for about 4 minutes. So they don't run all night. So if you're looking for something that runs all night, that's hard to do with solar unless they're really dim. The purpose of this is to light up when it finds some motion out there and light the area for someone, or to show that there's someone or something in that area. So what we need to do right now is find a place to mount it. Oh, it's a waterproof connection that's made right there. Unlike other panels which have the solar panel built on them, this gives you the flexibility of putting the light instrument somewhere where it doesn't receive light, where it's shaded or out of the sun, and still be able to charge it because you have enough wire here to run the solar panel where it does or can receive light to charge it during the day. The lamp runs on the lithium-ion 18650. Those are 3.7 volts. There are 2 of them. So you have 2,600 milliamp hour batteries, giving you a total of 5,200 milliamp hours. So now all we need to do is leave it out in the sun for 2 days, and then we can find a place to mount this. With the ability to unplug and remove the solar panel away from the lamp, that gives you more flexibility when you go to install it. You have 2 mounting holes on the back of the fixture, and the hardware includes 2 mollies and 2 wood screws for this, and the same for the solar panel, which has 2 openings, plus it has a threaded bottom in case you want to use the stake if you're mounting it on the ground. Now, if you plan to use the stake, just keep the run from the solar panel to the light short, only because if you have a lot of wire and you're weed whacking in the lawn or using the mower, that could become a chow mix for either one. Don't ask me how I know this firsthand. If you're looking to do something on your lawn, I would recommend getting a light panel that includes a solar panel with it, so that way you don't have to deal with wires. As far as mounting goes, I could hang the light fixture out over the fascia, or I can tuck it in underneath the eave, which is I think the route I'm going to choose. And then I'll run the cord to the solar panel, which I will attach to the fascia. Installation is fairly easy. You take the light fixture and you use the mount as a template for your holes. So I marked those with a pencil. And then I came in with a drill and I used a bit that was slightly smaller than the screws that came with the kit. And then I came up with a driver and drove one side in, then got started the other screw on the other side, got that in. At this point, I was done with mounting the light. I went, retrieved the solar panel, found where I was going to mount that. The only thing to note with the solar panel is you got to make sure that the way you attach it gives you the most ability to twist and turn so that you can aim it towards the sun. So just be aware of that before you just blindly mount it in. And just make sure you turn away the solar panel when you're using a tool, because you don't want to crack or break the solar panel by accident. So just a little caution there. I used the mount as a template to mark the wall, came back in, drilled, came with my driver. I started it with a hand driver, and then I finished it off with an electric driver. You get a lot of cable with this, and obviously for this setup, my cable's too long. So for the moment, I just dressed it over the top of the light fixture. I'll either come back later with some tie wraps, or I will cut the cord, shorten it up, and then stitch it back together again. Once you turn it on, it activates and it shows you that it's working. Then it goes back out. And so now it won't trigger until nightfall. So we'll see what that's like later this evening. So at the end of the day or the night, would I recommend this? Oh yeah, absolutely. It puts out 4,500 lumens. It'll run all night long unless you have a constant party underneath the light, and then it'll max out at about 5 hours. They work year round. I've had them for several years and never had a battery issue with them. I've yet to switch out batteries on any of these, and it's been over 3 years, I think, on my oldest unit. So they do stand the test of time. The cord that comes with this unit is 10 feet long, so plan appropriately. That gives you a very good run to get to sunlight. But again, if you don't need it, you may opt to coil it up or cut it short, whatever works in your particular application. If you found this video interesting or useful, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, join the subscription team, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.